Hey everyone, it's Courtney from HowCourtneySeesIt, and this is going to be the book series I want to start in 2020. I am drinking tea. You're shocked. And it's vanilla something something something. And I want to let you know, it does not taste like vanilla. It tastes like the something something something. These are all of the book series I want to start reading in 2020, or just in general, start reading, because yes. So starting off with one that I feel shouldn't shock anyone is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. So I basically dove with my entire body into A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas last year with my friend Jen, who loves that series. So she actually gave me the first book, let me read it, when this beautiful specimen was born. And because I was staying over a lot and I was just over a lot, and when you're breastfeeding and you have a baby that's up every 4 hours, you're really tired. So our friendship is basically like, we just sit next to each other and read, or like we're just near each other, and that's cool with us. Because she's super introverted and I am slightly introverted. Like, I can definitely be extroverted when I want to be, but I don't always enjoy it. It stresses me out a lot. Anyway, so she gave me the first book and I read it in a day, and then read the other 3, and now I'm waiting for the other series to come out, if it ever does. Come on, Sarah J. Maas. And then Sarah J. Maas is releasing a new book in, I think, March, and that is also on this list to start reading. We'll see how it goes. I did pre-order it, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, moving on. So, the next series is the Folk of Air, I don't know, series by Holly Black. So this is like The Cruel Prince, etc., etc. In this series, this trilogy did finish. I don't believe there's a 4th one. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I can't remember. And that's kind of where my jam is. Like, I don't like getting into series that I have to wait for the next book. Call me crazy, but I don't have any patience. I don't like waiting for the next one. Okay, anyway, so that series, very interested in reading. The Four Horsemen by Laura Thalassa? I don't know, but it's right here. So it's like pestilence, greed, I don't know. They're all right here. I'll just scroll them through. I did hear some not so good reviews on some of them, or at least on one of the books, but I'm still interested enough to read. And then the next one, I actually have the first one with my hair, and I want to read the Selection series by Kira Cass, because I read The Siren by her and I super liked it. I thought her writing style was like pretty chill, very like, wasn't like super flowery, it wasn't super crazy, it was just like normal. I like that. So that one for sure. Ugh, my hair is stuck in my mouth, that's super nasty. The next series is called the All Souls Trilogy. So the first book, I believe, is A Discovery of Witches, and this is by Deborah Harkness. And I don't remember why or whom, but somebody recommended this book via YouTube, BookTube, and it just looks super interesting to me. I'm down. I don't know a ton about it, but I know you guys know how to read synopsises, so I'm not going to Google it and read it to you in this video. Moving on. The next series is the Cursebreaker series. So I do have A Curse So Dark and Lonely. This is by Bridget Kimmerner. I don't know. I could look up this stuff in advance, you guys, but I just don't. I got this from Book Outlet in my haul that I just posted pretty recently, actually. So I will link that haul down below. A Boy is Sad, but it's okay. It's so beautiful. The second book of this just came out also. So I don't have to wait for it. Go me. The next series is the Mortal Instrument series by Cassandra Clare. The first book of that is City of Bones. I honestly just want to read something by Cassandra Clare because I feel like people talk about her all the time and I've never read anything. I see it all the time in the library and like on BookTube and like bookstagram on like Instagram, on people's like feeds and everything. So I'm just curious, honestly. I'm curious about it. There's also a couple other series by her, so if you think a different series would be more up my alley, put it in the comments. I will never turn away, a recommendation for a book. The next series, I also have the first one of. This is the Arc of the Scythe series, and this is clearly the first book. This is by Neil Shusterman, and the premise of this book is super interesting to me. I dig it. I also got this off of Book Outlet as well, and literally, like, it's brand new. Like, I don't think anyone's even ever read it, so go me. And then very lastly, the Shadow and Bone series by Leigh Bardugo. So I do have the first one here, obviously, in my hand, and I'm reading this for my Disco Girl Readathon. So there is the Shadow and Bone, A Siege and Storm, and then Ruin and Rising is the last one, and they all have like kind of a different color palette, and I really like that. But yeah, so I also really dig that it has like a #1 on the back, or like on the spine, so you know that it's the first book of the series, because again, sometimes I'm not so bright and I don't recall how series go. But yeah, so anyway, that is actually something I'm gonna pick up ASAP, as well as the selection, because that is also in my Visco Girl Readathon. If you haven't checked out that video, I can link the TBR in whatever corner it will pop up and in the description box. But let me know down below if there are any other series that you really love that you think I should check out. Like I said, my Goodreads like TBR is very large, and I'm always ever expanding it. So definitely let me know down below if there's something you think I should read or that you love. Again, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely check out the links down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye everybody.